Blitz Royale was said by most to be the next big thing, but now it gets barely 20,000 players per day. What happened to Blitz Royale? Well, I'm here to answer that question, so let's dive into what happened. When Blitz Royale was first released, in only 2 days, it already had over 7 million players playing it. On its first day released, it had over 400,000 people playing it when it first released, which is absolutely crazy. You also had people saying on Reddit that it was the best game mode that Fortnite has ever seen. And now it's a ghost town. Barely no one plays Blitz. If you join a Blitz game now, it's full of bots. And maybe, if you're lucky, you'll get one real player. To figure out why this has happened, we need to go back to when Blitz Royale was first released, back on June 19th, 2025, a little over a year ago. Fortnite Blitz Royale was officially revealed around June 16th to the 15th, and people were hyped. A 32-player, fast-paced, Battle Royale-like game with collabs from other seasons coming back sounded great. And while it ultimately kinda killed the mode. People were hyped about this. The leakers were posting about it, about the possible collabs coming, and people were even more excited when the mode was extended from whenever it released to August 25th. Now, you're probably asking, what do I mean by extended? Well, back when Blitz Royale first released, it was meant to be an LTM, not a full-time thing. But now, of course, we know it's one of the core modes of Fortnite as a whole in the metaverse. And when people saw that the LTM was extended to August 25th, I think, but when people saw that, they got excited, and when they heard rumors about the mode staying possibly even longer into 2026 and 2027, or even maybe staying as a permanent mode, people went insane. They were super excited for this, and they were absolutely hyped. Loved how Epic would keep the game fresh by adding new weekly content, like the Dragon Ball Z collab, the Avatar collab coming back, and even the Stranger Things collab in November of 2025. But after the Stranger Things update, things only died down from there. After the Stranger Things update, you would only get 6 to maybe 10 real players in a Blitz Royale game, which is a lobby of 32, by the way. Which, I mean, 6 to 10 might not seem bad, but it also wasn't really that good. Then the updates kind of stopped being weekly, and it took several weeks to change themes. Lack of content is what ultimately killed Blitz, as we went from the Stranger Things update to the Marvel update. Okay guys, so I made a mistake as I was editing, so actually it was Marvel and then Stranger Things, and they kind of juggled those two modes around, and then the K-pop Demon Hunter map rotation came out, and they kind of juggled that around with Marvel, and then Marvel came back at Chapter 7, and now it's Star Wars that started, I think, around like Season 2 of Chapter 7, so yeah. Just wanted to let you guys know about my mistake, and anyways, here's the original video again. And people kept demanding for some old collabs to return, like Avatar, Dragon Ball Z, and whatnot. But yet we haven't really seen those modes since then, and we've only really seen Marvel and Star Wars since the Stranger Things update and since when Blitz was actually popular. And even then, it took a couple of weeks for the Star Wars collab to come to Blitz after the Marvel one. I think it ultimately took from like the start of Chapter 7 to the end of Season 2 or mid-Season 2 to actually get to Star Wars, which is quite odd, no? It takes forever for them to upload this Blitz Royale game. And then you have another problem. It was only 0 builds, no builds or whatever. Now see, this was loved by a lot. Finally, just a mode where you can play 0 build and stuff, and it was fast paced with old medallions returning and stuff. But some people also didn't like that, as it's kind of hard to counter some of the medallions without building, or some of the weapons without building, like in the recent Star Wars update, the lightsabers. So that right there could also contribute to the downfall of Blitz. So where is Blitz today? What has happened, and how has this all led up to why Blitz is the way it is? Well, guys, Blitz is only averaging roughly 10k players per day. It's not as loved as it used to be, it's not as good as it used to be, and it's ultimately just not worth your time. You'll get, maybe if you're lucky, 2 or 3 real players per game, but other than that, you're battling bots most of the time, and they don't even really change the map anymore. The last map change we had was the Marvel update, and the map wasn't even that good, honestly. I miss when we had Stranger Things. Stranger Things update was amazing, and a lot of people can agree with me. And now you have the same people on Reddit who were praising this game coming out like long ago, saying it was the best mode, saying that it is dead. They don't like it. They don't want to play it. It is done for. It is dumb. They don't want to play it anymore. They are done with Blitz. And now things like Reload, Battle Royale, hell, even Fortnite Festival probably gets more players than them, which is crazy to say because Fortnite Festival is straight up booty cheeks. But yeah, now it's like, what happened to this game mode that was so loved and so cherished among the Fortnite community, and then it just died. Ultimately, guys, this is why Blitz died. Lack of fresh updates, lack of developer love on it, lack of freaking updates and stuff and all that. I don't know, I just can't really put it into words. It just wasn't good. They just didn't update the game as much. They didn't really do anything for it. They kind of neglected it. There's the word I was looking for. Neglected it. Development neglect. That's why it is dead, because they just don't care anymore. And honestly, that is a good thing. Fortnite started out as a battle royale game. Well, it actually didn't even. Anyways, but Fortnite is a battle royale game at the end of the day. We don't need this other stuff. Don't get me wrong, Blitz and Reload are really fun. I have fun time playing those game modes, but battle royale is the main thing you want to focus on. And when they do focus on battle royale, that's when the game gets popular again. Anyways, guys, it's been Melts FN here. I just wanted to speak on why this game has been, why it is such down, why is it dead now? And that's why. Development neglect and stuff, lack of fresh content. At the end of the day, it's a mode that looked very promising, but ultimately went down the drain. Thank you guys for watching so much. This is my first long form. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know I might have butchered it here, but anyways, have a good day, night, evening, wherever you are. It's Melts FN, and I'll see you guys in the next one.